Thanks. It even has the noise from Resident Evil 2 when you're walking.
That ringtone.
I'll answer it. Hello? Good night, Stephanie. Let me speak to my daughter.
That's what I say.
This is Stephanie.
How could you forget my voice? I'm Stephanie. I'm her father, and I strongly advise you to put her on the phone. Well, sir? Okay, that's good.
What?
You were in downtown Geo.
I think he, like, explained what was going on,
okay.
but why not put her on the phone?
Will you escort my daughter to the downtown station? Who, me? Please, this is an emergency situation. We should be helping each other.
Okay.
Do the top one, I guess.
Man should always protect a woman.
We said that like an absolute, like, fedora tipper. A man should always protect a woman. What's this game trying to teach me?
Father?
Stephanie, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
What?
Don't worry about that anymore.
What about,
She feels the same way.
Dad?
I'm stupid!
Oh, rip that phone.
Shit, the cell phone.
Teen.
Oh!
What do you think, Trev?
Top one. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault.
I feel as if being like a complete jerk to this girl at this point is probably a bad idea.
You'll see parts where you'll want to be a jerk to her.
Okay.
Alright, so let's heal ourselves because we were actually very wet. Ooh, body feels warm. I guess for the heck of it, let's save. Do not remove memory card. 8 megabyte for PlayStation registered 2. Yo, you know what I'm going to do? Watch this. I'm going to remove the memory card, reset, and turn off the console. All at the same time.
You should go to your breaker and just turn the entire breaker off.
Ah, sweet. But at the exact same millisecond, remove the memory card. Ah, that sounds good.
Yep.
No! Alright. So I'm not going to pick up any of this stuff because I have, like, very limited room.
You need like a whole man operation. You need someone on the breaker. You need someone on the PS2. You need someone in the like infrastructure of the power grid.
Ooh, now I like that.
Turn off the entire power grid at the same time you turn off the breaker. At the same time.
Let's go! Alright, so I'm looking for... Oh, here we go. Locker room. Okay. Capital Post! Hope I can still get the thing I need. Oh, yeah, I can. Cool. Oh, cool. I came here before I picked her up. But, so now you get a knapsack and you can carry a little bit more. Oh, here is the...
Oh, you actually have equipable stuff just like the first game?
Yep.
That's awesome.
So I don't have anything to change right now, but like you can change different clothes and stuff. It's really, I gotta be honest, it's like pretty unnecessary, all things considered. It's like very like, I don't know, just like complicated. All right, so you can, there we go, I got my flashlight.
Is the flashlight infinite?
I don't know. You can, yo, let's do that.
No.
Alright, here we go. Let's try.
She's gonna just...
What are you thinking? Girl, okay, I'm sorry.
That's no talent.
Alright, oh, this one's interesting. It shows you all the different characters. Stephanie McMurrow. That's a American's name.
Vic Merle.
Alright. Ooh, man in blue suit. Apparently, this is Mayor Goldstein's assistant.
Amber Brazil. Mayor Goldstein.
The murder suspect whose description was in the news. I'm sure this is all gonna come. So here's the head waiter. He was the head waiter, and let's continue on. I just wanted to get that, and think we go out through the same way we came, but this time we have Stefani. Yeah, here we go. You know you did it right because it. Okay, thanks. This game's pretty hardcore, by the way. I like how they still have the same movements for when like there's a disaster. Like whoa. Wow, we can't go back.
We get out of here?
What do you think?
Duh. Look around, sunshine.
What?
Oh!
It's just a question.
Oh!
I didn't think that was gonna be what he said.
Oh! Woo! To cling onto a pillar. So that's how you don't get swept away. Alright, I actually want to turn off this. Sorry, use. We're going to turn that off. I don't really need it right now. Just in case it's not like.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been running, but running's so much fun! Yeah, this game, like, right away, everything, like, is, like, crazy.
Yeah, this game's still... Holy crap.
Thanks for the help, Stephanie.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm telling you, like, I don't want to go out of my way to be mean to her, but she does not help you in any way. Ever, for any reason, that I've played so far. Kinda got BTFO'd there. So this is the, whenever you... That was weird.
That was very weird.
Whenever you see, kind of a... I guess you want to call it like a square rail like that. By the way, I'm not wet right now. You can hold on to it. I don't even know what got me there.
Man, this game is hardcore. This is 15 minutes into the game. It's probably more than that, but whatever.
Told you. By the way, look at that water. Or no, wait, what is that? That is like something blowing in the wind. Look at that. Look at that ultra realism. Rubble, 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 rubble. What? What should we say?
Must have evacuated already.
Why was it a question mark? Hey, it's people. Well, what we really should do is just stand here. Good Lord. I would say that this is some raw danger.
Oh my god. This is literally making the PS2 catch on fire.
Yeah, I'll say like this, and God of War 2 really pushes it to like what it can do. Like this water, there's so much water that I'm like, how do they even do it?
Yeah, there's so much water and the environments are so huge that you can look at like one area and be like, oh, that's ugly, but like the scale of it is ridiculous for
like
the
imagine
PS2.
if Shadow of the Colossus had like a bunch of water and like stuff going on like that. Like, holy crap. The whole reason Shadow of the Colossus works is it's like pretty empty, you know?
Yeah, it's an empty game on purpose. Like that's the entire like premise of the game. You're in this desolate, lifeless,
Look
mysterious
at how
land.
this water moves. I can't even begin to explain what I'm seeing.
I actually remember that in one of the Ratchet and Clank dev rooms for the PS2, I think it was the second one, that they show off this water physics thing that they wanted to put in the game, but they could only render like one tile of it before the PS2 caught on fire. And like, I just think about that. It looked nicer than this, but like this game is just so ridiculous.
This is how I move, by the way.
You were also very wet.
Yes, but there's nothing I can do about this
Yeah.
part. Also, it is December. That's right. I was like, it's cold. Look at that water. It's just like... It is definitely...
Both of them are bad. That's like the most... it's the most White Knight thing in the world.
I know!
But the other one's just like, I did what I had to do. It's like, what does that mean?
Alright. Alright, so let's continue on.
Why can't there be a normal option?
There cannot be. There's no normal options. Alright, so... Oh, that's right. They give you little tiny areas to move around.
Is that really what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do? It's almost like jumping on like unintended geometry in like Half-Life or something. It looked weird.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Is that
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why does it weigh so much? Hey!
Now let's go ahead and equip that. Alright, yep, sounds good. Alright, let's just
Got it, got your platform. Where is she?
where is she?
She's dead.
Ah, that's fine.
She knew what was coming, she ran.
Let's pick up D batteries.
Is that for like the battery?
I feel
Or,
yeah, I feel like
flashlight?
just over and over again it's gonna be like unnecessary stuff. I think
she's standing over there, so.
yeah, I think I go over there and do something. I don't know why that's so funny, but it really is. Also, you need it. How can I get over there? Which makes sense considering running water is very loud.
It is very loud. I would say even with a megaphone, it still wouldn't work.
You're safe. I was worried about you. I'm so glad you're safe. We've got to get you over here. Hey, come on, help me.
Hey! Two generic guys that look exactly the same.
The Move Brothers. Hmm?
Remove the sheet.
Oh man, that sheet was really in the way.
Yeah. Sorry, I changed camera angles on me. Alright. No response. Okay. Okay.
What?
I don't care. So I'm getting BTFO'd, so I'm going to, first of all, unequip that. And then I'm going to use a heating pad. Okay, and that gives me enough weight for what I need. So weight is a pretty annoying thing in this game. So like over here, it's like, pick up this kerosene tank, which you have to. You have to pick up weight 3. What do you have, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
12.
10, 12 for some reason. So that's 1/4 of what you can carry right now. On something you absolutely need to do. Okay. Kerosene.
That classic indie jank.
It's turned on. So yeah, this is something you need to do. Man, the
What happened?
the mixing on this, the volume mixing is like incredible.
It is one of the worst I've ever heard. I think the only thing worse is Dino Crisis 1.
Yeah. But there's no subtitles in Dino Crisis 1.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like, I get it, water's loud when it's running, but like, what are you doing? We're good there, we may be able to use it.
Let's keep moving. There must be a way out.
Okay. So, first things first. Let's... Okay, good. Use the kerosene heater in front of us. Get ready for it. Get ready for it.
What? Not my boyfriend.
Oh no, he's not my...
I'm doing one of these!
Yeah, that one.
Don't be shy, Stefan.
Stop.
You're such a nut. Hey, I need some help over here.
No.
Hey, I'm coming.
Every single, like, movie or game of all time has to be like, boy and girl are physically together in the same place. You look like a good couple. Alright, so let's save that.
But that's also like in real life too.
I guess that is true. Friggin' old people trying to push people into what they don't want to do. Get out of here, boomers. If we want to be antisocial, we will. Boomers.
And if anything, trying to push them together will just make them not.
Oh, well,
want
that's
to.
what I'm going to do if my kids ever, like, have a potential boyfriend or girlfriend that I don't like. I'll just be like, wow, you should really be with this person. And guaranteed, they're not going to want to be
Yeah,
with
they're
the
going to be
person.
like, my dad wants it. That means I hate it.
Easy. That's called reverse psychology, baby. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at that. It's insane. All that's rendered here. How did Irem do this?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, check this out.
It's not even running that badly, considering that it's the PS2.
I'm okay. Water just. Oh, by the way, I'm still dry. Just want to let you.
That's good.
Just want to let you know.
If they were super realistic about getting
Oh,
wet
it'd be so
in
annoying.
December, it would be unplayable.
Look at this. Like, this is. Hi. How in the actual heck?
Dude, these games accomplish scale so well.
Yep.
As janky and like low budget as they presumably are, it is a feat that they were able to accomplish this.
Oh crap! Well, I just saved.
You're fine.
Yeah, I really died. That thing. I will die plenty of times in this game. That thing came out of nowhere. But yeah, it really does an amazing job, like Trev said, of I don't know, just making you feel like you're there, like you're actually there at the pond,
Drowning in a big disaster.
So in Disaster Report 3, are they like, so we made a better city that can't possibly have a disaster, and we mean it this time? Like, is it like, oh, you wouldn't know because I don't think you finished the game, but that place in Resident Evil Revelations 1, that's like in the sky.
I think I got to that point again.
Oh, come
that
on!
sucks.
Dang it, that was my bad.
The sad thing is that I actually beat Rev 1 on the 3DS back in, 2012 or 2013? I don't remember.
I forget what it's called, but essentially they're like, it's a utopia that's in the sky, And then
Yeah, I just played it and I already don't remember.
And then the terrorists were
I
like...
think it starts with a T.
Terra Grigia.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. I don't know why that knowing that it's a T helped me know that. Anyway, yeah, water. I like how they're like, it's this thing that's in the sky, it's perfect. We go off the solar block and whatever. And then terrorists were like, what if, just follow me here, what if we released 1 million BOWs? Would it be paradise then? And Terra Grigia was like, you guys, you did it.
Yeah, the terrorist motive in that game were very clear-cut.
Awesome.
Made a lot of sense.
So I can't really pick up much because I have like no room. All right, so you can make food at those places, but I haven't found a reason to do it yet. So I'm not gonna pick anything up yet.
Yeah, why? There's no hunger meter, right?
No, it does. So like I could cook something and then eat it later to like help.
Is there even a health bar in this game?
I don't think so. It's just the TP.
Yeah, just and that's just from
Body heat.
stuff.
Yeah. So I don't think so. Again, I'm not too much further than where I am right now, but not that I've seen so far. But yeah, a lot of items you have to pick up are like weight 3. Like I bet I'm completely full now, and it's like a lot of items you have to do that. All right, I'm not gonna save here, but I will warm up. My body feels warm, just because I can go right here. This took me a while to figure out what to do, because I was like, this looks like something, and then I realized you have to go in and like quite literally use the rope ladder on it. I was like, this looks important, but I couldn't figure out to use it there because I'm dumb. Hey, come on up, guys.
Could an elderly person honestly go up a ladder like this? Like, going up an entire story or more?
No, NPCs!
Are they all gonna die? Oh man, rip. Good thing Stephanie's alive.
Head waiter.
Man,
We
that's-
hardly knew ye. Yeah, pretty crappy.
And when you consider that drowning is like one of the most like worst deaths,
Yep.
it's like it's so bad.
I like how this guy's like, whatever.
No, I can't believe it.
At first when I was like, are they just gonna like not mention that all those people died? Because like I was like, well, this needs a key. And then Stephanie was like, no, and I was like, okay, at least that's like more reasonable than I expected.
Yeah, I thought the main character said, huh? Oh, I'll go get it. But it was the construction worker.
I did hug Stephanie last time, and it's not a good choice. So, you want to do cry with Stephanie?
Sure, whatever.
Chief! This can't be happening.
That'll get my points up with her. I guess.
Come on, Stephanie. Let's go.
Yeah? 1 frame per second. Actually, it's more like 2. That,
Dude, the fact that all that stuff is happening in the background
I
is
know!
just crazy.
All the individual rain and stuff.
Oh, my favorite character.
Dude, didn't you just leave 2 minutes ago and all of a sudden you're hurt again?
You were crying there for 20 minutes.
I guess that is true. I'm gonna save here because I'm not sure exactly how much further I got than this. It's actually gone pretty smoothly, all things considered. I only had one area where I died multiple times. Not bad! I kind of remember dying in Disaster Report, like, a ton.
Yeah, because that game actually had a health meter that like constantly depleted itself all the time.
And the thirst meter was like really hardcore. This game uses weird, like I said, circle is confirm and triangle is like get out. So pretty brutal.
Worst thing about it is like when you play a game like that.
That thing just moving back and forth. Also, this is actually me. This is actually...
Look at look at that thing.
Oh crap! Oh, I'm glad I saved.
Yeah.
That was kind of janky. But yeah, that's literally me, by the way. I carry a full-grown adult.
And then jump like 10 feet in the air.
I walk through waist-high water, which I feel like everyone watching this has at one point walked through like waist-high or...
Yeah, it's waist-high water that's crashing down on you.
It's pretty hardcore.
It is extremely heavy and will push you around.
Dude, I love this game so much.
Dude, he literally did like a 15-foot long jump.
With
a guy.
At least a 150-pound person on his back. Like, this dude, if Keith Helm was just normal guy that exists, Jodd Howard is like... I just love saying the name out loud. Jodd Howard. What if Jodd Howard is actually Todd Howard's nicer, cool brother? You ever think about that?
Yeah, the one that's not a hack and doesn't lie.
He always tells the truth about everything, even if it hurts the people around him. He's like, I have to tell you the truth. Yep.
Sure is water.
Water stopped rising. I think we can climb up from here.
Hey, Jodd, can you save us?
Hey, let me go.
Oh, the one last NPC left is
Hang in there. We're almost there.
a piece of crap. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll go up first and help you.
I'm sorry, like, being mean to Stephanie's one thing, but I can't be, like, dark side.
Yeah, I like being funny mean, but being that type of mean, it's like, no.
No, thank you. I think the next save point, wherever it is where we'll be ending. Because I don't remember getting too much farther than this. Oh yeah, this is literally the worst mixing I've ever heard in my life.
You literally... I can't hear it whatsoever. I turn up the TV almost double volume. It doesn't exist.
Does it not exist?
Gonna turn up really loud. I don't know.
Swear to goodness I hear them saying it. Like, barely.
Yeah, just barely.
So they're talking about, remember that murder suspect that we saw? Jim Beam, Will Nelson, and Claire Wyatt. Those are American names, right? Jim Beam? What about Jimmy Dean? I haven't gotten any further than this, but I assume that you're gonna meet up with her and she's gonna be like, actually, I'm not guilty, or whatever. When the ground around the police station caved in.
Yeah, if there's any other female, like, interest, automatically pick her over Stephanie.
She hasn't done anything like good, right? Like, she's not like super mean, but she's just like
You know the murder suspect?
No.
not thankful or anything. I'm just gonna do this. The others aren't funny.
Yeah, they're all just... You're bringing a horrible person.
I'm not sure what to do.
I chose Mission Care Center. I don't know if it does anything.
But let's go to the Mission Care Center. It's too dangerous to stay here.
station.
The station is north. Let's go.
What is that accent? The station is north of here. Oh, yep. This is where I saved. So I hope you. Oh, let's warm up one more time. Ah, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, I enjoyed this so far.
This game is awesome so far, and I have a feeling. What am I? Roughly about an hour through. I'm probably. This isn't a super long game. It's probably like 4 or 5 sit downs at this level. Maybe faster if I stop messing around. But why would you want me to stop messing around in this game? So thanks for watching, and we'll get more adventures of Jodd Howard next time. Have a good day.